Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Smart English Podcast, your friendly place to learn and practice English. I'm Mia.
And I'm Alex. It's great to be here with you all today. We're so happy you're listening.
Today, we're going to talk about something really special and important for almost everyone: family. Family is often the first group of people we know, and they can mean so many different things to us. We'll talk about our own families, what we do together, and learn some useful words. It's a big topic, but we'll keep it simple and fun, perfect for A1 and A2 English learners.
That's right, Mia. Family is a wonderful topic. It can be different for everyone, but the feeling of having people who care about you is universal. So, Mia, let's start with you. Tell us a bit about your family. Is it a big family or a small family?
That's a great question, Alex. My immediate family, that's my parents and my brother, is quite small. It's just the four of us. But if I think about my extended family, like my aunts, uncles, and cousins, then it becomes much bigger. My parents both have many brothers and sisters, so I have a lot of cousins. We often get together for holidays and special events. What about you, Alex? How big is your family?
Well, my immediate family is also quite small. It's my mom, my dad, and I have one sister. So just four of us too. But like you, Mia, my extended family is quite large. My mom has two sisters and one brother, and my dad has one sister. So I have many aunts and uncles, and of course, lots of cousins. We don't live very close to all of them, but we try to see each other a few times a year. It's always a big party when we do.
Oh, I know that feeling. Big family gatherings are always full of laughter and good food, right? Do you live with your immediate family now, Alex? Or do you live alone or with friends?
Currently, I live alone, but I visit my parents and sister very often because they live in the same city as me, just a short drive away. I usually go to their house for dinner once or twice a week, and on Sundays, we often have a big family lunch. My sister also comes, sometimes with her boyfriend, so it's really nice. How about you, Mia? Do you live with your family?
That sounds lovely, Alex. Getting to see them so often. I don't live with my immediate family anymore. I live in a different city for work and studies. My brother also lives in another city, so it's not always easy for us to meet. We often talk on the phone or have video calls to stay in touch. But we try to visit each other every few months, especially for birthdays or big holidays like Christmas or New Year's. It's important to keep those connections strong, even when we're far apart.
Absolutely, Mia. Staying connected is key. What kind of things do you enjoy doing with your family when you do get together? Any special traditions or favorite activities?
Oh, we have a few. One of our favorite things to do is cook together. My mom is a fantastic cook, and she teaches us old family recipes. We all help in the kitchen, and it's a lot of fun, even if it gets a bit messy. After cooking, we always eat together and talk for hours. We also love to go for walks in nature, especially in the mountains near my parents' house. It's very relaxing. What about your family? Do you have any favorite activities or traditions?
We definitely do. Like you, we love eating together. Sunday lunch is a big tradition, as I mentioned. We usually have a big roast or something special. And after lunch, we love playing board games or card games. My dad is very competitive, so it's always funny to watch. During the summer, we often go to the beach together for a day trip. My sister and I love to swim, and my parents enjoy reading by the water. These moments are really precious to me. They make me feel very connected to my family.
Those sound like wonderful traditions, Alex. It's so nice to have those shared experiences. Family truly is a special bond. Now, for our listeners, let's introduce some useful words and phrases related to family. These will help you talk about your own family.
That's a great idea, Mia. Let's dive in. Our first word is immediate family. Your immediate family includes your parents, brothers, and sisters. For example, my immediate family consists of my mom, dad, and two sisters.
Good one. Next, we have extended family. This includes relatives like grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. For instance, we had a big party with all my extended family, including 20 cousins.
Our third phrase is get together. This means to meet up or gather, often informally. Like, my family likes to get together for holidays, or we usually get together for coffee on Saturdays.
And finally, we have close-knit. If a family is close-knit, it means they are very connected and support each other a lot. For example, our family is very close-knit. We always help each other. These are great words to remember.
They really are. Learning these will help you describe your family life.
So, to recap, today we talked all about family, our immediate and extended families, what we love to do together, and how important these connections are. We also learned immediate family, extended family, get-together, and close-knit. We hope this episode helps you talk about your own family more easily.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Smart English podcast today. We really appreciate you listening and learning with us.
Yes, thank you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more English lessons, and leave a comment below telling us one thing you love to do with your family. We'd love to hear from you.
That's all for today. We'll be back soon with another exciting topic. Keep practicing your English, and we'll talk to you next time.